How's it going, guys? It's Kyle, or the How To Guy 123 here, and in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to set up Windows 11 without signing into a Microsoft account, and instead set it up with a local account. Microsoft has been making it consistently more difficult to bypass signing in without a Microsoft account during the Windows 11 setup. They do this so they can push their services like the Microsoft Store, OneDrive, Xbox, etc. Anyways, the method I'm going to show you will work on Windows 11 Home and Pro, and on the latest Windows update, which at the time of creating this video is Windows 11 22H2. So here I have a fresh install of Windows 11 Home, and I'm at the beginning of this setup. First, choose a country and keyboard layout, and after that, the setup is going to ask you to connect to the internet. I'm going to connect to the internet via Wi-Fi, and once connected to the internet, click on Next, and the setup will begin to look for updates. The setup will then ask you if you want to name your device. This step is optional and I'm going to skip it. However, if you do choose a name for your device, your PC will restart afterwards. Now finally, we are asked to sign into a Microsoft account. There's no way we can bypass it from here and make a local account. If we click on sign in options, the only other options we have here is to sign in with a security key or retrieve a forgotten username, which won't help us here. You could also create a new dummy Microsoft account from the setup as well, but we want to avoid making a Microsoft account altogether. So to bypass the Microsoft account, we first need to disconnect our computer from the internet. If your computer is connected to the internet via Ethernet, simply unplug the Ethernet cable from your computer. However, if you are connected to the internet through Wi-Fi, there's no way to directly disconnect from the internet in the Windows setup. A few ways you can disconnect from Wi-Fi on a laptop would be to put it into airplane mode. The way to put your laptop into airplane mode may vary between different models, but it usually involves pressing the FN key and a function key like F3 on your keyboard at the same time. Alternatively, you can shut off your router to disconnect your PC from the internet, or disable your Wi-Fi adapter through the command prompt, which is what I'm going to do in this case. First, press the Shift and F10 keys on your keyboard to bring up the command prompt. Then type the command netsh interface show interface. This will bring up a list of all the network adapters that your PC has installed. After that, type the command netsh interface set interface and the name of the interface you want to disable. As shown in the list above, I want to disable my Wi-Fi interface. So I'll type Wi-Fi in double quotes, and then finish the command off with disable. Once you've typed in the command, hit enter, and this will disable your Wi-Fi adapter. I will then run the command ping google.com just to check that I'm no longer connected to the internet, and since it returned an error, we are good to go. The next command that we will enter will bypass signing into a Microsoft account and allow us to create a local account. The command is oobe /bypassnro. Once you've entered the command, hit enter, and the Windows setup will restart. Once you are back in the Windows setup, you'll need to re-choose your country and keyboard layout. After that, the setup will again ask you to connect to the internet, but this time we have the option, I don't have internet, so go ahead and click on it. Then click on Continue with Limited Setup. And then you'll be prompted to choose a name for your local account. Once you've entered a name, go ahead and click on Next, and then you'll be asked to enter a password for your local account. You can leave this blank and just click Next if you don't want a password for your local account. And finally, the setup will ask you to choose privacy settings for your PC, but I'll just disable all of these to prevent Microsoft from tracking me. And once you're done adjusting the privacy settings, click on Accept. The setup will then get Windows 11 ready and create your local account. Once the setup is finished, you'll be brought to your desktop, and if I open up Windows' settings, you can see in the top left hand corner that I am signed into a local account, and we can also confirm this by clicking on the Accounts tab. And at this point, you can reconnect to the internet. If you disabled your Wi-Fi adapter like me, you can click on the Network and Internet tab in the settings, then choose Advanced Network Settings. You'll then see under Network Adapters that I can simply click on Enable to turn on my Wi-Fi adapter. And once enabled, Windows should automatically reconnect you to your Wi-Fi network. If at any point you'd like to migrate your local account to a Microsoft account, you can do this from the Accounts tab in the Windows settings. Additionally, you can also sign into your Microsoft account in apps like the Microsoft Store or the Xbox app and still keep your local account. Just keep in mind, if you do sign into a Microsoft app, it will ask you to migrate your local account to a Microsoft account. Just make sure to click on Microsoft apps only so the migration doesn't happen. Anyways, that brings us to the end of the tutorial. If this video helped, please leave a like. If it didn't, leave a dislike. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to help you guys out. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.